Hello, Beez Bladers! Welcome back, and welcome newcomers to the channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day today. Don't forget, I always have links to the knives that you see in the video down in the pinned comment and in the description of the video. Not to mention, I have 10% and 15% discount codes to from here to Timbuktu. From here to Kingdom Come, you name it, I've got them down there. So always, when you go to make a purchase, I don't care if it's Olight, Kansept, you name it, I have the links. Just be known that I have the links. But we're gonna check out a couple brand new ones from Kansept. They always come with a nice case and some extra accoutrement. But let me know down in the comments how you're doing today. Give me a positive comment. And oh my gosh, this knife is way bigger. I know I'm off screen, I'm getting it out. It's more for effect, trust me, because I have fun doing this just like you do. This is the Kansept Caveman. Would you look at it? Just look at it and all of its cavemanness. And I have two versions to show you right now. There are 5 versions, at least 4 available. I put links to different places wherever you can get them. I do know that I have a standing year-round 10% discount code to Kansept. Okay, sometimes I forget to tell people that, and they're like, "Wait, I bought it, and you have a discount?" So that's why I'm really pushing it, because somebody mentioned that recently. So this is a frame lock, and boy, it is beefy. I mean, it's got some beef to it. You ready to see this blade? Pow! Right in the kisser. Oh my gosh. Look at that, dude. I got to wipe it off. Now, this is a Jesse Pauley design, and this one right here is the, what do you call it? It's the Gecko fat carbon fiber. Let me see if I can get you in there where you can tell that there's different layers of carbon fiber, and it goes all the way through the scale. See the different layers right there? This has a full back spacer. It doesn't have a big hole for a lanyard, so it's nice and clean and crispy. It does have a milled titanium clip that is not too tight, so that's going to be nice in and out of the pocket. I appreciate that. That's very nice. Very, very, oh, hold up. Hold up. Oh yeah, we got a hollow ground blade, baby. And guess what? This is 20 CV blade steel, baby. They're no messing around. They don't mess around. This is the good stuff. And by the way, the other versions all have 20 CV blades. And if you're not familiar with Tenable, I bet you it won't be long until Tenable comes out with these also. And let's see, the lockup looks good. How about our centering? The centering is good. Now the finish is really nice. I mean, what is there to complain about? You have stonewash finish on this one. This one is the more classic look. For all you guys and gals that collect the classic titanium look, this one has the classic. Now there's also, oh my gosh, there's one that has, it's like jungle wear fat carbon. And then there's one with the total blackwash titanium handle. That one looks cool. And then there's a dressed out one that may or may not be sold out right now. Let's take a look at this blade. Oh yeah, oh my gosh. So there's your 2 options for your blade finishes. This one's kind of almost blacked out with just a light amount of color in it. I like that. Now, the fit, I mean, it's rock solid. It feels like a fixed blade. This one, same thing. Let's see, our lockup is really good. Right there is your steel lock bar insert, which is very nice, very, very nice. And this one's also centered. Now, a quick size comparison, just so you know what we're working with. Here is the Civivi Elementum, and then here is the QSP Penguin, because everybody needs a Penguin, right? So there's the Penguin, there's the Elementum, and let me get 2 very popular knives out here. Here is the Spyderco Para 3, and then the Spyderco Paramilitary 2. So it's a full-size knife. If you have a Paramilitary 2, it's bigger than that. It's beefier, it weighs more, but it just for lengthwise and blade width, that kind of gives you a better idea of what we're working with. Now, my hand is 4 inches from here to here, 3.5 from here to here, and from the bottom of my palm to the tip of my middle finger is 7.25. Let's see what it feels like in the old hammer, the Hammerooski grip. Giving it the Beez squeeze. Am I getting any hot spotties? Let's see. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is very comfortable. It has giant jimping. And the jimps, they're aggressive. They do their job. I personally wouldn't want to be pushing down too hard for too long on those jimps just because they're so far apart, and they do start kind of digging in. But look at this. Here's another really cool thing. Oh yeah, a usable choil, so we can choke up. Oh yeah, that's nice. Doing a little bit of draw cuts. Oh yeah, little pull cutting action. And then for the push cuts, it's comfortable. I like this choked up right here. It kind of locks my thumb and my index in. So that's very comfortable. I could see tearing into a little bit of cardboard with that. And you know, I could have swore that that's a hollow ground blade. I got to double check this. Sometimes I get a little overexcited when I'm making videos and I don't want to misquote. You know what? That is not a hollow ground blade. That's flat grind right there. So if I said hollow ground earlier, I stand myself corrected. Now let's see how the action is. Oh yeah. With that big old blade, how could you not be drop shutty? And there's no flipper. I'm a flipper fan. I like flippers. Now reverse flick, yes. Easy to reverse flick with that thumb stud. Let's try it again. Oh yes, that is very nice. With the thumb, how does that thumb stud work? Snaps out with authority. Oh my goodness. And if you haven't been there on Friday nights, every Friday night for 4 hours, we do a live stream and we give away knives just like this. Matter of fact, we'll probably give one of these bad boys away on the live stream. And I'm doing a giant, and I mean a giant channel member giveaway coming up soon with 10 huge packages. Just letting all you members that are watching right now know that that is coming up. But back to the knives. Let's see, does this one feel any different? So this one, I always wonder when you have a stone wash or a coated blade, whether one is going to be smoother than the other. So let's see how this one feels. Now let's see if this one feels the same. This one is a little bit slower. So as with coated blades or stone wash blades, sometimes they're a little bit slower for the drop. It gives you a little more of a break-in period, but nonetheless, it is still very hydraulic feeling. This one here is definitely more drop shutty because you don't have as much friction. Oh my gosh. Now let's see if I can reverse flick this on the blade without using the thumb studs. Is that possible? I'm not really good at doing that because I have a fingernail. If you had zero fingernail, you might be able to grab a hold of it and do that. Now, the fit, the finish, the action, the ergos, everything about this knife are very comfortable. I can tell when I'm going like this in the hammer grip, I can kind of feel these edges. These top edges are not really chamfered. They're not perfectly 90 degrees, but they're also not softened off. See where they didn't really chamfer it? So I could feel the edges. I could feel the inside right here where it's very 90 degrees. It's not sharp, it's not uncomfortable, but with this knife and knowing that they're 90 degree-ish, you're going to feel it a little bit, especially like if I'm doing a push cut, I tend to push right around here, so I am feeling the inside of there. Now, a lot of folks, if you're a knife connoisseur or a knife collector, and you get these knives because, you're just using them for everyday carry knife stuff, then you're not going to really be worried about how long can I cut through heavy rope before my hand gets tired, because the majority, I would put a little dollar over here to bet that the majority of folks buying knives like this aren't getting them to work all day long and cut open bags of concrete and so forth and so much and whatnot. I love it when I run out of words. But if I had this on me and I was doing some bags of mulch or, any regular cutting, I think, wow, this is a bruiser. I like the size of it. From tip to tip, this bad boy is 8.21 inches long, 208.6 millimeters. Your blade length is 3.57 inches, 90.7 millimeters. That's a 3.6 inch blade, ladies and gents. Your blade thickness is 137 thousandths of an inch. And I like this style of blade. It's kind of a, it's just like most of the blades we see these days. It's kind of a combination of 2 or 3 different blade shapes. So you could call it whatever blade shape you want. I like the swedge up top here. Comes down to a very strong tip. Let's check out just the tip. Oh yeah, look at that. Nice strong tip. This would be a working style blade. Has a nice bit of heft to it. You can check out the links if there's more stats that you want to know about it. But let me know what you think about the new Kansept Caveman. It's very, very nice. And you can go check out that video or that video. Those are my latest and or quote unquote greatest. But until I see you in the lives or the streams or the chats, remember, live life in the present, keep a Band-Aid handy, and don't cut yourself.